Alright friends, welcome back. This is episode number 50. Even though I was going to go to bed, I decided, you know what, we have plenty of time to make up for. Let's go ahead and squeeze in one more episode, shall we? We are here in San Gem Town because it is time to turn in our Pokedex. Hey Sin, let me take a look at your Pokedex. Awesome! You've seen every kind of Pokemon in Sinnoh. Have you shown this Pokedex to Professor Rowan yet? I have not. In fact, I was just on the way to do that. Funny you should ask. There we go. Ah, Sin. You've come to show me your progress on the Pokedex. Yes, I have. So you've seen 150 Pokemon. Bravo, Sin. You've recorded all the Pokemon of Sinnoh in your Pokedex. This will help immeasurably with my studies on Pokemon evolution. I hope so. And is that? Greetings, Professor Rowan. It's been a very long time. I'll tell you, Sinnoh certainly is a long trip from Kanto. Of course, if it means meeting new Pokemon, there's no distance too great for the likes of us to travel. Oh, if it isn't my old colleague, Professor Oak. I should have expected as much from the world's authority on Pokemon. We always used to joke, where there are Pokemon, you'll find Oak. It's good to see that hasn't changed one bit. Professor Oak, let me introduce you to my young assistant. This youngster has filled every page of the Sinnoh Pokedex for me. Ah, well, very glad to meet you. As you've heard, my name is Oak. I've been hearing a great deal about you from Professor Rowan lately. He's been exuberant in praise about a fantastic young trainer. I see that you live up to, know that you've surpassed his praise. You've also got an impeccable sense of timing. You see, I had an errand to run for Professor Rowan on my visit here. He'd asked me to bring the data for the National Pokedex. So since you're here, let me upgrade your Pokedex with the National mode. After all, there are many kinds of Pokemon in this world of ours. There we go, that's what we wanted. And now we can go to the battle zone. I'm afraid it won't be easy to complete the National Pokedex, however, I'm sure you will make an honest attempt on our behalf. Don't be so sure. Have no fear, Sin will get the job done. By the way, Professor Oak, what compelled you to visit this region? Ah yes, I've heard that Romanes Park is now open. If I remember correctly, it's at the end of Route 221. Romanes Park has a special system that attracts every imaginable kind of Pokemon from every region. I've come to make certain the system is operating properly. Sin, you should make an effort to visit Romanes Park too. Oops, I'll be late for my meeting if I don't get going. Okay, it was a pleasure seeing the both of you. Bye now. Alright, so I don't know if we'll do Romanes Park. It used to be the area where you could transfer Pokemon from like the Generation 3 games, Generation 4 games, if I remember correctly. Was it the not Pal Park, some kind of park. But now I believe it's a way to get legendary Pokemon that would otherwise be exclusive to prior games. So like I was saying before, I don't think I'm going to bother with that just because catching legendaries really isn't my favorite part of the game. And it's probably not the most fun part to watch. So if you guys want to see more of that, check out my other Let's Plays because there's plenty of that in the post-game there. But I think for us, we're going to continue focusing on battling and the survival area and the rest of the post-game storyline. Off he goes, as busy as ever. Now Sin, I have a gift here as your reward for completing the Sinnoh Pokedex. And it's the Poke Radar. I don't know what that does. That's the Pokemon Radar, or just Poke Radar for short. Use it and it will indicate grass patches where Pokemon are lurking. Oh, okay. I prepared that to help my field assistants put together the Sinnoh Pokedex, but you took care of that. I'm sure it will be useful for your goal of filling the National Pokedex. Alright, might give it a try at some point. We'll see. And I think Lucas... No, what is this? The Underground? Oh, it's Roark. Also, apologies if I use totally different voices. Like I said, it's been quite a while, so I don't remember it all. Hi there, it's been a while. See, yes it has. When I heard that you defeated the Elite Four and entered the Hall of Fame, I rushed straight here to congratulate you. I mean it, great job. All the other gym leaders are really happy for you too. But you know, we gym leaders aren't going to take this lying down. Losing to you is rough on all of us, yet we still have our pride as Sinnoh's 8 gym leaders. Now we're all determined to beat you this time. So if you don't mind, could you give us all another chance at the Pokemon battle? We'll each be waiting for you at our own gyms. You know where to find me, Oreburg Gym. Alright, so that's cool. I always love the rematches when they have like a really strong team of fully evolved and high-level Pokemon. And I think... Oh, I hope I wrote it down. I'm sure I did, but where did I write it down? I'll have to find it. But I had a friend take a sneak peek for me at the at their teams just to let me know what level they are. so I can kind of know what level to get ours to before we face them. But because we have our secondary team with us right now, not going to worry about that yet. We'll do some rematches, maybe with our main team in a bit. But for now, I'd really like to go back and start exploring the battle zone. Might be some tough battles, because I imagine these trainers are also going to be very high level, and our team right now currently really isn't, but they are a strong bunch, and I believe. Also, let's have Lucario walk with us. Looks like he could use the most training here. Alright, and I think the people were right here, right? So they're gone now. So I want to use a repel. Let's not use one quite yet. We can see some of the interesting Kanto Pokemon here. Alright, who's number 2? Swine? Yeah, that's fine. I'd like to do a double battle because that'd be fun. There we go. Are your Pokemon growing? Check out my dynamic form. Victory is assured. Alright, so they actually have a chance of winning if they're like 20 levels higher or something. This could be really tough, but let's see. 4 Pokemon, 2 each. Mantike and Chinchou, so they're definitely not fully evolved. Let's see what level they're at. Hopefully some good experience. I'm gonna say 45. 50, 51, okay, cool. Well, that's good. That'll give us some good experience here. Okay, Mantike. I don't remember if Mantike is water and flying or just water. Since our so Arsphere's not very effective against Chinchou being... Wait. No, it must be flying because Arsphere is even against Chinchou being water and electric, which means oh yeah, it says right there Rock Slide super effective, so duh. Alright, let's use that, plus we have a flinch chance if we're faster. And Mamoswine, so Earthquake will be super effective against Chinchou, wouldn't affect Mantike, but it would also be super effective against Lucario. Let's use Stone Edge. Some nice neutral damage here. There we go, good hit. And wonder if Rock Slide will finish it off. Yes, it will. And there's a chance that it might actually flinch Mantike. Let's see if we're lucky. Good job, Gyarados 45. Yes, it flinched. Okay, cool. And Lantern, alright. What do you want to bet that they have Mantine next? This is cool though, because not only are the wild Pokemon opened up, let's use Arsphere, but also the trainers can have Pokemon from other regions as well, which will be really interesting, instead of facing the same ones we've been facing. That includes not just the gym leaders in Elite Four, but also random trainers. So that's pretty cool to see. Alright, how much will an Arsphere do? Probably not a knockout, being so many levels higher. Definitely not a knockout. Okay, now Stockpile though, that'll increase its defenses. And it can also use that Stockpile to heal or to do some damage. And Mantine, or Mantine, I guess it's probably Mantine. That's what I thought. Let's use Rock Slide, because I have a chance of flinching. It's super effective, although we might not be faster, honestly. Let's use Stone Edge just to try to finish off Mantine. It is super effective. Okay, it didn't quite knock it out, but this Rock Slide, if it hits, should do the trick. There we go. And we are faster than Lantern, so that was a really good strategy, if I can say so. Because now we have a chance to make Lantern flinch. Hey, level 40. And we're level 30 Pokemon. Swords Dance, ooh. Let me just see what we have. No, I kind of like our moves. So we have a mix of physical and special moves, so Swords Dance wouldn't really be too useful anyway. Alright, let's use Aurasphere, and... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I'll use Aurasphere. Oh. I guess Stone Edge is probably best. I don't really feel like doing the math, so we'll just go with that. I was thinking I might switch Lucario to like Gyarados and then use Earthquake, which would be a pretty good combination, but Also don't want to switch Gyarados until like an electric attack, although oh yeah, a discharge would have done a ton of damage to Gyarados, so seems like that was the right call. And we'll use Icicle Spear just to do some damage to it. We should be in pretty good shape now. We get 3 times in a row. Didn't even need it. Critical hit. There we go. Alright, so a bit of a tough battle, but our Pokemon prevailed and got some very nice experience because of it. And Miss Magius, okay. Well, I do like having Miss Magius there in case we like encounter a really tough battle with this team. We have her that's actually like on the right level, so we might not use her except for that, but we'll use her probably for that. And let's go ahead and use some healing items here, just because I should probably grow some more citrus berries. Although, you know what? I think I probably have enough money at this point just to use some potions, so I'll probably do that. Alright, sailing along on a moonlit night. Pelipper, okay. You know, I probably don't even need to bother with a repel, because I bet I'm a lower level, and it wouldn't make a difference. It would just be a waste of a repel. Oh, it's got a hidden ability, Drizzle. That's interesting. I wouldn't have expected these Pokemon to have their hidden abilities. Alright, well, we probably can't run either. I guess we're faster, so maybe we could have run, but, oh, wow. Didn't do as much as I hoped it would. Roost, okay, well, I was debating whether or not I should just run away anyway, but if it's going to be roosting, then yeah, let's do that. I'm not going to sit here all day just for a wild Pelipper. Got away safely. Yeah, it's unfortunate though, not having even the option to use repels. Oh, another swimmer. Let's face him. Excuse me. Do you want to battle or don't you? There we go. That's more like it. And a Seal, Generation 1 Pokemon. I always like Seal and Dugong. They're not really strong, but they're just a cool design. They're basically just an actual seal, like with a little bit of a horn, I guess. But alright, so now they are not Ice type, which means all of our moves are evenly effective, as you can see. So we'll go with Aura Sphere for some stab damage. It'd be cool if he has Dugong next, though. I actually powered up a Dugong to like level 30, I want to say, in Pokemon Go, back when like level 30 was really high. Because there weren't really a lot of good Ice Pokemon in Gen 1, it was basically just like Lapras. And Lapras was really rare, it took me forever to get a Lapras. And because I didn't have one, I kind of got the poor man's Lapras, which was a Dugong. Cloyster's pretty good too, but I've always liked Dugong more than Cloyster. Alright, let's save our power points and just use Shadow Ball. Now I'm picturing like Seal hitting the Shadow Ball like a beach ball. That'd be cute, but not what happened. Alright, let's see if he has a Dugong like I suspect. Starmie, ooh, okay. Interesting. Well, Starmie will resist Aura Sphere, but will be weak to Shadow Ball. And that's right, because it's my first time encountering these Pokemon, it doesn't show you what their type is, or what their strengths and weaknesses are. Resistances and weaknesses, I should say. Thankfully we know Starmie, also a Gen 1 Pokemon, Water and Psychic. I do love Starmie because I always like Pokemon that have really diverse move pools, as I'm sure I've said before, and Starmie has a really great move pool. It can learn like Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt, Surf, Psychic, Power Gem, all kinds of fun stuff. If I ever do like a Let's Go Eevee, or like a Fire Red or something, I might train a Starmie, because they're really fun. I haven't trained one since I was a kid. I did use one in competitive battling a long time ago, like my Gen 4 team, I think. Because it can learn Rapid Spin, which is really good, and then it can Recover, and have Regenerator, I think is its ability. So all around, just a really solid Pokemon. It definitely would not stand up in today's competitive metagame where like everything is legendary and just super high stats and great abilities, but back in the day, normal Pokemon like Starmie were actually really strong. Or they could be, at least. Alright, where is my medicine cabinet? There it is. I'm sure we have plenty of potions, right? We have Moo Milk, even better. That's right, now I remember buying all that Moo Milk. Which is ironic, because I just finished off the last of the milk in real life earlier tonight, so Have to go to the grocery store and get some more. Weepin' Bell, okay? A lot of Gen 1 Pokemon here, which is cool. I like Gen 1 Pokemon. Have a little bit of nostalgia that comes with them. Alright, so Psychic will be super effective because Weeping Bell is Grass and Poison type. But I always like it because I trained a Bellsprout in my original Blue version, the very first Pokemon game I ever played. So the Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell line will always be near and dear to my heart. I'd probably catch it at that much HP, but we already have 2 full teams, so I think we're probably good. Actually, almost 3 full teams if you include my Pokemon catching, just leveling team for fun that I was doing off screen with Altaria and Togekiss and everything. Foul Play, no, don't want Foul Play. Foul Play, I believe, uses your opponent's attack stat, but Houndoom has its own pretty good attack stat and special attack stat, so not going to bother with that. Let's see what this item is. It's a rare candy, okay, that could come in useful down the road. Excuse me, Lucario. No hidden items there, okay. We'll just spend another minute or 2 searching this island and defeating Victor Bell, or Weeping Bell rather. Weepin' Bell, I always say Weeping Bell, but I think, if I remember correctly, in the original games, Pokemon could only have 10 digits in their name, 10 letters. And that's why Pokemon like Weepin' Bell are Weepin' Bell. And Victor Bell, I think, is, yeah, because they couldn't even fit Victor Bell with 2 L's, so it's only 1 L, which is really weird, but that's why. I'm sure they wanted to do 2 L's originally, but because of the very stringent data storage requirements on those early games, whether it was a nickname or a Pokemon's real name, it could only be max 10 characters. Because if you think about like one of those like red, blue, yellow cartridges, they did not have much storage on them. Alright, you know what? I don't even really care what's behind this boulder here. Let's try to run away and get going with our journey, because, well, this is a little bit of experience and something different. Yeah, I'm sure there's something nice in that little hidden area over there, but it's probably like an Ultra Ball or a Max Revive, maybe. Not too worried about it at this point. But I do want to face the trainers and see what interesting Pokemon they have, and get some really nice XP for our secondary team. Alright, see, a level 40, let's just use Aura Sphere, because it's almost as fast as running away, and this way we'll get some experience. Oh, not a one-shot. I have underestimated Little Seal here. Luckily, we still have plenty of power points. And let's face it, it's fun to use Lucario. Just a really cool Pokemon. We'll have to see if Cynthia keeps hers for her rematch. I suspect she will. I'm a mermaid who drifts among the waves, but I'm also a playful girl who likes to have fun with Pokemon. Playing this game again makes me want to, like, I really wish the Pokemon were real and you could like go to the beach with Pokemon and go to parks and walks and things. Maybe one day with AR, but not for a while yet. Alright. So it is kind of funny that all these Pokemon that they could choose from, and we've seen a bunch of Seal and a bunch of Weepin' Bell. Wouldn't mind a little more diversity here. Ice Beam is not very effective, doesn't get stabbed, and thankfully we were not frozen, so could have been a lot worse there. Down goes Seal. Alright, let's see what else you got. Dugong, there we go. See, such a, like, I don't know if pretty is the right word, but just a very elegant Pokemon. Aquajet. As you probably know, that is the water-type quick attack. And super effective, so even though Dugong obviously has better stats than Seal, this will still be a 2 KO. And apparently we are faster, so that's good news. See, Dugong should have used a different move on the first turn, And Aquajet on the second turn would have done more damage that way. Maybe even knocked out Lucario. I do need to change out some of our moves again. Losing brings tears to my eyes. Oh, it's okay. You win some, you lose some, right? It's just life. I think Billy needs to get rid of Thunder Wave for, I think it was, not Brick Break, whatever he's missing. Flamethrower maybe? And Miss Magus needs to get rid of Mean Look for something. I like there was a little comic strip I saw that it was Ghastly, and it was like Ghastly is trying to learn, Shadow Ball or something, but Ghastly already knows 4 moves, and the trainer in the comic is like, okay, delete Mean Look, and it said 1, 2, 3, poof. Ghastly forgot Mean Look, and in the final frame, Ghastly had like this really dumb smile on his face because it, the joke being that it wasn't mean looking anymore, it was like then having a happy look. So it's one of those things that's probably funnier if you actually see it, but it made me laugh. If I remembered, I would splice into the video, but I'm too lazy for that, so you can Google it, I'm sure. Love Disc. Love Disc is kind of a boring Pokemon. Its most interesting thing, in my opinion, is that it can carry heart scales, so it's really the only time I'm really going to think about Love Disc is when I'm fishing and using feet for heart scales. Otherwise, it's just kind of a pretty weak water type Pokemon. As I may have mentioned, people were suspicious when they saw Lomaloa that it was an evolved form of Love Disc. They look very similar, they're both water types, they're both heart-shaped. It kind of makes sense, and in fact maybe even it was designed to be that way. But because Lomaloa is what? Gen 5, 7? I don't know. Because there were no evolved Pokemon from Gen 3 in those generations, it was not. Alright, Lapras. Lapras is really cool. I love Lapras. Water and Ice type, of course, which is why it's weak to Aura Sphere. And really good stats all around. And a pretty good move pool, too. It can learn, in addition to like Surf and Ice Beam, obviously, it can learn Body Slam, and Thunderbolt, and Psychic. Another really cool Pokemon I would definitely not mind training. A lot of cool water types in Gen 1. In fact, it'd be really cool to do like a whole water type team. Like you could do Gyarados, Lapras, Starmie, Blastoise, maybe a Dugong, although 2 water and ice types kind of a lot. But Heal Pulse, I believe that heals your allies in double battles, so not too interested in that. And Swimmer Joanna is defeated. Alright. Do we need to heal? I think we do, right? Yes, we do. There we go. Can never have enough Moo Milk. And can never have enough Pokemon battles. Check out my physique! The rough sea sculpted this awesome body. Well, yeah, if you're swimming back and forth all day, that's bound to happen. I think I might get a pool pass. Maybe this summer, we'll see. If not this summer, the next summer, because I'm moving this summer, so I'm sure I'll be very busy with settling in. I probably still will anyway, because I haven't really been swimming in a while, and I do very much enjoy swimming. Alright, Crawdaunt is a dark and water type, or rather a water and dark type. So let's use Aura Sphere. Should be super effective. I love Lucario's move pool diversity. It's really coming in handy here. I was also going to take a sneak peek, because I do plan out my teams long in advance. It's actually my favorite part of these games, is just planning out the teams. Muscles I have plenty of, but let's not talk about strength. Yeah, I feel you. When you're done working out, you have like, your muscles are in good shape, but you're just like really weak because you've been working out, so. But eventually the strength comes too. Just need a day of recovery first. Alright, well, looks like we are almost at the end of Route 229. Let's try to do it's only 24 minutes in. We'll try to do a few more battles here. And then I will finally get some sleep. Tonight is a Saturday night, so Don't have to work tomorrow, thankfully, but I will have to work on Monday, so I can't get too far off my sleep schedule. Ooh, 2 cool trainers. Alright. Yeah, let's go with the old Lucario Mamoswine combo. See how that does. Welcome to my Pokemon show. You're willing to battle? Let me see what kind of Pokemon you have. Likewise. Alright, but yeah, I do plan out my teams long in advance. I'm kind of interested to see what did I plan out for, if I ever do a Let's Go Eevee game. Yes, Starmie is one of my Pokemon I'm going to train, so hopefully I get to it. They're coming out with games pretty much as fast as I can actually play these Let's Plays, but hopefully once I move I'll have more time to catch up on some of the Pokemon games and make some more of these LPs. And if you guys are interested, be sure to let me know, and of course be sure to subscribe so you can be here for those. Alright, Mightyena is a Dark type, Dusclops is a Ghost type, so let's use Aura Sphere for some stab damage against Mightyena. And I think for Mamoswine, I'll probably just use Icicle Spear. Let's double up into Mightyena though, so we can maybe knock it out in one turn. And probably won't be a one-hit knockout, but it'll do a lot of damage, I think. It was a one-hit knockout, wow. Yeah, Mightyena is one of those Pokemon that, again, I might have said this before, but it has an awesome design, it's just a really cool looking Pokemon, but it doesn't really have the best stats or the best move pool. So it's one of those Pokemon that, like, it's easy to love from a design standpoint, but just, I wish it had better stats and a better move pool. Maybe it needs like an evolution or something, I don't know. That'd be pretty cool, actually, if there was a 3rd stage evolution for Mightyena. I could see that being really cool. We need a 2nd type, though. My gut said fire, but you already have Houndoom, so they're already pretty similar. Alright, Curlia is a fairy and psychic type. I think I might try to double up into Dusclops, though. Because Dusclops is a pretty tough cookie, as you can see. Might take a lot of attacks to take it down. Although, maybe we should have doubled up into Curlia, because I'm not sure if they would use both their Pokemon at that point, or if they would save their last one in reserve. Probably would save their last one, so it would be 2v1, so strategically I probably should have attacked Curlia, but oh well. Good job, Lucario. Dodging that Hypnosis attack. Alright, I'm going to use Rock Slide here. And then we can do the full fury of our Icicle Spear against Curlia. Glad it hit, because if it missed, that would have been that could have been bad. Level 45, we're catching up. Not to Miss Magius, but to the rest of the team. It's just like a recurring joke at this point. Very nice. Yeah, Curlia does not have the best defenses. It's more of a special Pokemon. And I think there should be one more now. Salamence, whoa. Alright, so maybe that worked out pretty well after all, because I'm glad I'm not facing like a Salamence and a, well, I guess it would have been like Salamence and Curlia. I wonder if that was supposed to be like Gardevoir, but probably not. Alright, so Salamence is a dragon and, well, you guys know this, dragon and flying. We saw him against Drake. So let's use Rock Slide for the super effective damage. It'll do a little more too now that it's being focused on one person. And hey, look, Icicle Spear. That's like the perfect move against the Salamence because it is 4 times super effective. Assuming we don't die to Flamethrower first. Now, Mamoswine is pretty tough, but not tough enough. And apparently we don't have Thick Fat as our ability, so down goes Mam. I should have used Icicle. What's the Ice Shard? I should have used Ice Shard. I was even thinking about it, but I was like, nah, we can survive an attack. I was wrong. Alright. What is our ability? Snow Cloak, okay. Not quite as good. Let's bring out Gyarados because we'll use the Intimidate then, and that will lower Salamence's attacks for no matter who it's facing. That's a shame we lost Mamoswine though. That would have been our big Salamence counter. 55 too, which makes sense because I think Salamence evolves level 55, but alright, let's go with another Rock Slide since Aura Sphere is not very effective anyway. And, oh, we do have Ice Fang, okay. Let's give that a shot. One of the few scenarios where Ice Fang would do more than Stone Edge. Although, Does do not hit while you're flying? I don't know, but... Alright, well, I think we still have the best strategy, even if we have to wait one more turn to use it, so... Let's see how much Salamence can do. Now, Fly is a good attack, it gets stab damage, it's going to do a lot of damage. Ooh, it knocked out Gyarados even after the Intimidate. Oh, a critical hit. I'm really curious if it would have knocked us out without the crit. We are 9 levels lower, so maybe. But good old Lucario is just chipping away at Salamence, while our poor teammates fall one by one. Alright, in order to save on revives, let's bring out Miss Magius here. I'm going to be super cautious. I think I'm going to use Will-O-Wisp for 2 reasons. One, burning it will reduce its attack, it'll do a little bit of chip damage, and oh, it missed. Grr, I was afraid of that. Because I only have Crunch, so that's not really, I'm sorry, not Crunch. I only have Hex, which is not high base power unless the Pokemon is statused, but anyway, surprised we survived the Crunch. I guess that was thanks to Intimidate there, and being a higher level, that helps too. But good job, Lucario, taking out that Salamence little by little. Did you enjoy the show? Super fabulous, wasn't it? Your love of Pokemon really shows. I do kind of wish though, like Salamence we've already seen, it's in the Sinnoh deck, so it would have been cool if they had used like, I don't know, Dragonite or Altaria or something. I guess Altaria is too, but I'm sure they could have found something. Alright, well, I'm going to revive and heal our Pokemon up off screen, but I think I'm going to end the episode here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed whatever route that was. Let's just check our town map real quick. So yeah, I guess we have a little bit more to go before we get to the resort area. And then after that we'll head north towards Stark Mountain. So in the meantime I'll kind of look at, I'll give our Pokemon their normal moves again, and I'll look a little bit more into what levels the gym leaders are at. I'm not sure if we'll face them with our secondary team or our main team, probably our main team, but it just really all depends. So as always, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm having a lot of fun getting back into this game again, and I will see you right back here for some more Brilliant Diamond.